Hello everyone, I am A. Krishna Teja Reddy, pursuing my education in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today I came with the topic comparison of petrol and hybrid vehicles. In this video we are going to see the introduction of comparison petrol and hybrid vehicles, advantages and limitation of petrol vehicles, advantages and limitation of hybrid vehicles, comparison table, personal reference, conclusion. Let's go to the introduction. As the world became increasingly conscious of the environmental impact of transportation, the choice of a suitable vehicle has gained significant importance in the world. In this video, we will explore and compare two popular options, petrol vehicles and hybrid vehicles. Petrol vehicle, also known as conventional vehicles, has been the traditional choice for many years. On the other hand, hybrid vehicles have been emerged as a greenery alternative, combining an internal combustion engine and an electrical motor. Throughout this video, I will delve into the advantages and limitations of both these types, considering factors such as fuel efficiency, purchase cost, power infrastructure, etc. By gaining a comprehensive understanding of these aspects, you will be able to make an informed decision when considering the purchase of a new vehicle. It is worth noting that the automotive industry is continuously evolving with new technologies and involvements being introduced. It's important to stay updated with the latest developments. Let's begin our exploration of petrol and hybrid vehicles, comparing their feature, benefits, and drawbacks. Advantages and limitation of petrol vehicles. Petrol vehicles. Advantages: widespread availability of petrol station, lower initial purchase cost compared to hybrid, typically more powerful and suitable for high performance needs, well established maintenance and repair infrastructure. Limitation of petrol vehicles: higher fuel composition and emission, dependence on fossil fuels and contribution to pollution, rising fuel price and potential future scarcity, lack of governmental incentives for petrol vehicles. Let's see the engine of a petrol vehicle. This is the engine of a petrol vehicle. Hybrid vehicles. Advantages of hybrid vehicles: improved fuel efficiency and reduced emission, ability to switch between petrol and electric power, regenerative braking for energy recapture, access to restricted emission zone and potential incentives. Limitations of hybrid vehicle: higher initial purchase cost compared to petrol vehicle, limited availability of charging infrastructure for plugging in hybrid, battery lifespan and potential replacement cost, generally less powerful and may not be suitable for certain driving conditions. This is the engine of a hybrid vehicle. Now let's go through the comparison table of petrol and hybrid vehicles. It is better understand the difference between petrol and hybrid vehicles. Let's examine a comparison table outlining their key features. like fuel efficiency, emission, power output, purchase cost, etc. Fuel efficiency. Petrol vehicles relatively low fuel efficiency. Hybrid vehicles comparatively high fuel efficiency. Emission, higher emission in petrol vehicles, generally lower emission in hybrid vehicles. Power output generally high in petrol, generally low in hybrid. Cost, lower price petrol vehicles, higher price hybrid vehicles. Charging infrastructure, no need of charging in petrol, required for plugging in hybrid. Range, can travel for a long range in petrol vehicles. In hybrid vehicles vary depending on the hybrid type. Maintenance and repair, well established in petrol, similar to a petrol vehicles in hybrid. Government incentives, limited government incentives in petrol, often available for hybrid. Environmental impact, higher carbon footprint in petrol, reduced carbon footprint in hybrid. Driving experience, generally more power in petrol, quieter and smoother ride in hybrid. Personally, I prefer hybrid vehicles over petrol vehicles. Here are the reasons behind my preference. Environmental consequences and reducing emission. Hybrid vehicles offer a significant advantages in terms of environmental impact by combining an internal combustion engine with an electric motor. Hybrid reduces emission and contributes to a clear and greenery environment. As someone who is conscious of the planet's well-being chooses a vehicle which reduces emission, aligning with my values and commitment to sustainability. Second point, potential cost saving on fuel is the long run. Hybrid vehicles are known for their superior fuel efficiency compared to petrol vehicles. The ability to switch between the internal combustion engine and electric motor allows for optimized fuel composition. Over time, this can result in sustainable cost saving of fuel expenses, making hybrid an economically choice in the long run. Third point, access to restricted emission zone and incentives. In many regions, there are restricted emission zones and incentives offered to encouraging the adoption of an environmental friendly vehicles. Hybrid vehicles often qualify for these benefits, granting access to the areas with low emission requirements and potential incentives such as reduced toll, parking discounts, and tax incentives. These advantages further enhance the appeal of hybrid vehicles and contribute to a more cost efficiency ownership experience. Considering these factors, my personal preference lean towards hybrid vehicles. However, it's crucial to note that individual reference may vary depending on factors such as driving need, infrastructure availability, and personal value. Now let's go to the conclusion of this video. In conclusion, the comparison of petrol and hybrid vehicles reveals a range of advantages and limitations for each option. Petrol vehicles offer widely available, lower initial purchase cost and greater power. However, they come with higher fuel composition, emission and potential future fuel price concern. On the other hand, hybrid vehicles provide improved fuel efficiency, reduced emission, potential cost saving on fuel, and access to restricted emission zone and incentive. However, they have higher initial purchase cost, limited charging infrastructure for plugging in hybrid, and may be less powerful compared to petrol vehicles. When making a decision between petrol and hybrid, it's important to consider individual needs and preferences. Factors such as driving habits, environmental consequences, budget, infrastructure, availability, and government incentives should be taken into account. I encourage further research and exploration of both vehicle types, considering test drive different models, evaluating charging infrastructure in your areas, and calculating potential fuel and maintenance saving. Additionally, keep tracking of the latest developments in the automotive industry as new technologies and advancements may impact the comparison between petrol and hybrid vehicles. Remember, the best choice for one person may not be the best for another. It is essential to assess your own priorities and values to make an improved decision that align with your individual needs. Thank you for the attention, and I hope this presentation has provided valuable information about the comparison of petrol and hybrid vehicles. Thank you.